Hello, welcome to my unbox video for a new Amiga Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional. This one's with the black alligator strap. It's 311-3342-3001-001. I'm still struggling with the new references, so they're a little bit longer, but there you go. Hopefully that's in shot for you there. And this is the standard watch, 1861 manual wind movement, the stainless steel case back, and the Hesselite crystal. You know, the basic Moonwatch. This is a 3570 metal strap, so very similar to that. And that's really what a big box, biggest watch box I think I've ever received. And this is obviously comes in the special presentation box, and this is the first Moonwatch I've had in this presentation box. So let's start with some of the opening, which I'm going to try and do quite carefully so as not to damage anything. I should say not to damage me as well. You'll have to bear with me, but I do like to do a full unbox for you so you can see everything. Okay. Right, so we're into the box. There's some paperwork for me from the supplier, very nicely packed. And, just move this to one side. So there we go. Still a very large presentation box. So this is the I would say as well that I've got a detailed video on the Speedy Pro Moonwatch with a full review on the watch. So rather than go through all that again, that's there. Although I did notice I've missed something on that one, which is the on the actual Hesselite crystal. There's actually an Amiga sign on the glass, which if you've got a jeweler's loupe or an eyeglass, you can actually see. And that's something I'll try and look at today, and maybe include a picture on that if I can. So this watch comes in the special Moonwatch presentation box. It's got the NATO strap, an extended Velcro strap for use in space with a pressure suit, and also I'm really pleased it's on record now that the Speedmaster watch is still flying, and it's being used on the Soyuz resupply missions to the International Space Station. I've not seen one on a spacewalk for a while, but I will slot in some photos now of Tim Peake and Scott Kelly from a recent mission this year and an ongoing mission. These are pictures courtesy of NASA and Getty Images, but yeah, really great to see that the watch is still in proper use. It's on the pressure suits there, and it's in flight. So that was good news, and it's not widely publicised, but obviously you've got the X-33 on use when they're in the station, but actually when they're flying in the flight suits, or if it is used on a spacewalk, you still got the Speedy Moonwatch Professional. Okay, so let's see how we actually get into this. This looks like a sleeve. There we go. So I can just slide off that protective sleeve, and okay, as we see, really impressive big presentation box there with the hippocampus and the Speedmaster logo. And I think when you compare that to the standard Amiga box that one's the one for the 3570 that I'm wearing here, you can kind of get an idea of the scale. You are, yeah, practically four of these to one, I would say. So we'll open up there, and there we have the box itself. So pictograms showing the reference number. We've got the international warranty. We've got the pictograms. We've got the international warranty. I won't show you my serial number. We've also got the watch tag, which I thought Omega hasn't stopped doing those. I've not seen them so much recently, and that's also confirming a 2-year warranty. And then we've got the standard Omega operating instructions, which again I cover a lot of the operating instructions on my detailed review. A lot of this is just multilingual, so it's not as complex as it looks. And letting you have first look as always. There's the really nice, I don't know if, like a bass drum there, really nice solid box. I'm just going to drop that forward and just close up this one. Let's see what we have here. So we've got some details on the leather strap, changing straps, strap adjustment. I'll look through that in more detail at some point. And then we've got the legendary Moonwatch, and a nice book with some information on the history. And yeah, some of those again NASA images, and I've got some of those in the review I mentioned before. So we'll pop those back in there. We'll close this lovely box. I'll just show you one more of the opening there, so you get the idea. Right, so we'll put that to one side, so we've got some room to work. And then we've got the box itself, with the hippocampus symbol. Quite a solid box, and just a couple of straps to unhook, and we'll let you have first look again. Okay, so there we go. Looks like it's moved a bit in transit. That could be a worry actually, if it could in fact strike the watch face. Doesn't look like there's been any damage, but there is the paperweight that comes with it. This is a strap changing tool. Yeah, you can just see little indent there. A strap changing tool. I'll do some close-up pictures of these in due course. And what we got? This is there's an eyeglass, I think these have been fairly well documented, a little jeweler's loop magnifying eyeglass with a representation of the Omega Speedmaster tachometer on there. And then here we've got the straps. So we've got a NATO strap and an extended Velcro strap with the part numbers on there. So you've got the options, and I guess if you are a flying astronaut, you've got the option now to use that for a pressure suit as well. So we'll drop those in there, and there are the spare spring bars as well for the strap changes. This maybe the fact that can slide off is something they perhaps need to consider for the future. And here is the watch itself. So yeah, just a nice deployment buckle. You can obviously adjust how the strap is fitting in the deployment buckle, and you can see it's the standard Moonwatch. And I'll take up some I'll take some close-up photos and give you some detailed looks in that. I'll cut some pictures into the video for you, and I'll just make a comparison if you like. So identical watches, but it does give a very different look when you have the leather strap. I'm going to nickname this the gentleman's set, so you've got the two there and you don't have to worry about changing straps, and also you've got a spare if and when you send the watch in for a service. I think it does look great on the leather strap. Also quite interesting, I think, to compare with the original previous box, which is more in line the boxes that would have been in the late 60s and 70s. This is the, up until quite recently, was the current Omega box, and this was actually the one that the steel strap came on. I would say the weight, as I mentioned, these weigh a lot less than an automatic. I think the polishing really sets off the watch very nicely, and it's really great to see. I'm happy to see the watch is still in regular use on space missions, and I'll put some pictures in of that as well. Trying to think if there's anything else to say. Well, I'll just have a look with the eyeglass. And yet you can clearly see the Omega sign on the glass there. So, and I imagine it would be the same using the Omega supplied eyeglass. Yeah. Actually, it's clearer with that. So, yeah, very pleased with it. Very pleased with the watch. I think that'll look very nice on me. And I think that's it for now. I'll leave you with more pictures, as I mentioned. I've got some new videos coming up, including a Globemaster unboxing at some point, which I'm very excited about. And as always, many thanks for watching. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, all flight controllers, go for landing. Retro.
Go.
Fido.
Go.
Guidance.
Go.
Control.
Go.
Telecom.
Go.
GNC.
Control is good.
Ecom.
Go.
Roger,
Roger,
copy.
go.
Capcom, we're go for landing.
Eagle, Houston, you're a go for landing, over. Roger, understand, go for landing, 3,000 feet. Copy. Alarm. 1201. 1201. Roger, 1201 alarm.
Same
type, we're go flight.
Okay, we're go.
We're go, same type, we're go.
Flight Fido right on, real
2,000 feet, 2,000 feet, into the ag, 47 degrees. Roger. 47
How's our
degrees.
margin looking, Bob?
It looks okay. We're
Okay.
about 4.5.
Roger.
Eagle looking great, you're go. Altitude update in the eggs, looks good.
Roger.
Roger, 1202, we copy it.
How you doing, Control?
35
We
degrees.
look good here, fine.
Roger, how about you,
35
Telecom?
degrees.
Go. Guidance, you happy?
Go.
Fido.
Coming down
Go.
at 23. 700 feet, 21 down. 33 degrees. 100 feet down at 19. 540 feet down at 30. And at 15.
Attitude hold.
Okay, at hold.
I think we better be quiet for him.
Then
Roger.
400 feet down at 9.
Okay, the only call-outs from now on will be fuel.
Gate forward. 10 and 50 feet down at 4.
P66.
33 and a half down. They're pegged on horizontal velocity. 300 feet down, 3.5. 47 forward. Put up. On 1 minute. 1.5 down. 70. At the shadow up there. 50 down at 2.5. 19 forward.
Okay, Bob, I'll be standing by for your
Altitude,
call-out
velocity
shortly.
light. 3.5 down. 220 feet. 13 forward.